Thorium's long-term potential in nuclear energy. Introduction. The strategic relevance of thorium in the global energy system. The global energy system is currently undergoing structural information driven by geopolitical pressure, climate commitments, and technological innovation, as well as the long-term exhaustion risk associated with fossil fuels. Within this strategic context, thorium has emerged as a theoretical powerful alternative nuclear fuel capable of altering the long-run equilibrium of global energy markets. Thorium's appeal lies in the relative abundance, potential safety advantages, lower long-lived radioactive waste production, and its capability to function within advanced reactor architecture, such as molten. The study of thorium is not merely an engineering curiosity but a strategic exploration into resource asymmetry, energy security, and technological dominance. Thorium represents a potential restructuring of nuclear fuel hierarchies historically denominated by uranium. While uranium based nuclear energy has maintained over a century long institutional advantage in infrastructure, regulation, and technological development, thorium offers a latent technological discontinuity that could alter long term energy dependency patterns. The evolution of thorium must therefore be understood through lenses of comparative resource distribution, capital intensity, and technological path dependence, as well as geopolitical strategic positioning. The scientific basis of thorium as a nuclear energy resource. Thorium is a naturally occurring, slightly radioactive metallic element commonly found in igneous rocks and heavy mineral sands. It exists primarily in the isotope thorium 232, which is classified as a fertile material rather than a fissile material. Unlike fissile materials such as uranium 235 or plutonium 239, thorium cannot directly sustain a nuclear chain reaction. However, when thorium 232 absorbs a neutron, it undergoes a transmutation process that produces uranium 233, a fissile material capable of sustaining nuclear fission reactors. This process effectively allows thorium to function as a fuel pro precursor rather than a direct fuel source. The nuclear fuel cycle associated with thorium differs structurally from the conventional uranium fuel cycle. Uranium based systems rely on naturally occurring fissile isotopes or enrichment process that increases fissile concentration. Thorium systems instead rely on neutron irradiation to breed fissile uranium 233 and fertile thorium 232. This breeding capability creates theoretical efficiency advantages in the fuel utilization and resource longevity. Thorium's atomic structure and nuclear properties contribute to the strategic appeal. Its relative high neutron absorption efficiency allows for more effective fuel conversion rates in breeder reactor systems. Additionally, thorium-based fuel cycles may produce fewer transuranic elements compared to uranium-based fuel cycles, potentially reducing long-term radiotoxic waste complexity. The combination of these scientific characteristics has positioned thorium as a candidate for long-term sustainable nuclear energy deployment. Resource abundance and strategic resource distribution. Thorium's geological distribution represents one of the most frequently cited advantages. Estimates suggest that thorium is approximately 3 to 4 times more abundant in the Earth's crust rather than uranium, compared to uranium. The average concentration of thorium in the upper crust is approximately 10.5 parts per million compared to 3 parts per million for uranium. This relative abundance theoretically implies a long run fuel supply horizon if thorium based reactor systems achieve commercial viability. Resource abundance influences geopolitical bargaining power within energy markets. Countries with significant thorium reserves may gain increased strategic leverage if thorium technologies achieve widespread adoption. Nations such as India have historically invested in thorium research due to domestic resource endowments that favor thorium availability over uranium availability. This resource asymmetry influences national energy policy priorities and long term technological investments. Thorium frequently occurs as a byproduct of rare earth mineral extraction, particularly in minerals such as monazite. This relationship between rare earth mining and thorium availability creates an economic interdependence between nuclear fuel development and broader industrial supply chains. The economics of thorium extraction are therefore partially contingent on demand conditions in adjacent industries such as electronics and renewable energy technologies. Reactor technology is compatible with thorium fuel cycles. Thorium can theoretically be utilized in several categories of nuclear reactors, including heavy water reactors, high temperature gas cooled reactors, molten salt reactors. Among these, molten salt reactors are frequently cited as particularly compatible with thorium based fuel cycles due to their capacity to support continuous fuel reprocessing and improved neutron economy.